Alright, I had planned on doing a how-to all the way through this video. But my grandson was being an absolute heathen. And I was having to make substitution calls on the fly since I changed my regular recipe. So, adjust this down to low. It's in that 20-minute simmer phase. But what I did was I made a pot roast, minimal seasoning on the pot roast, 2.5 pounds pot roast, and I cooked it down. And then a whole onion, tablespoon of the EVOO, virgin olive oil. Sauteed that up about 5-6 minutes, tossed in that beef, chopped, ground it up with the spoon, shredded it up in the pot. Alright, then the next step, I added all my seasonings. Now I normally have those ready to go on the side, but I've had my hands full with, Fletcher's a heathen, I'll just be honest. He's out of control. He's in this thing where he's chewing on everything now. Metal, furniture, it's like having a bulldog. It's normally 1 tablespoon chili powder and chipotle for me, and 2 tablespoons cumin. So it's 2 tablespoons cumin. I kept that standard, and then since I doubled the size of the meat I usually do, I went to 2 tablespoons of chipotle and ancho chili powder. 2 tablespoons of granulated garlic. I did not have any sugar, so that was 2 tablespoons of molasses that went in there. I'm trying to remember. A teaspoon and a half of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper, which I didn't up because I'm just going to sprinkle some more of that on here in a minute to taste. Salt is usually a to taste thing, and I should really be cutting back on that. Normally I do a 1.5 cup beef broth, but since I upped the shredded beef, and I normally do one pound of ground chuck, this time I had 2.5 pounds of shredded chuck roast. I went up to 2 cups of beef broth, 2 cans of tomato paste, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, and 2 cans of tomato sauce. Yeah, tomato sauce. And then, oh my gosh, I don't remember if I put 2 cans of Rotel in. Oh my gosh, is there only 1 can of Rotel? That's not going to cut it. Let me think. Yeah, it looks like there's only 1 can of Rotel in there. Oops. So I'm going to add another can of Rotel and let this simmer another 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then, did I miss anything? I think that's it. And that's how it turns out. It's almost you could put this on a sandwich almost, which I'm going to put it in a bowl and add some cheese to it. I got to add another can of Rotel, and I use the hot with the habaneros. So I get smoky flavor from my chipotle, and then the heat comes from the habaneros. And optionally, you can throw in like a teaspoon or so of cayenne, but with the chili powder and stuff, it doesn't need it. I've already tested it. It's got a little bit of heat, not overwhelming, but if you eat a bunch of it, you'll probably get a little bit of heartburn. So a little dab of sour cream and some cheese when you're making it should be good to go. But yeah, I gotta add another can of Rotel. But that's what I was doing today, making my chili for the next month. I'm gonna divvy this up into portion sizes for me. Oh, and I used 4 cans of Tri-Blend beans from Simple Truth from Kroger. Yeah, that's what she looks like. Tasty.